The majority of craft sales happen in the last 4 months of the year. But if you wait until fall to start preparing, you've already lost. The crafters making massive holiday sales, they started their prep now. So here are 7 things they're doing right now that you should be too. I know it's summer and the last thing you want to think about is Christmas. It's 90 degrees right now, but successful crafters are already cutting wood for their holiday inventory. And here's why. Because while everyone else is scrambling in October, you're gonna be ready to start marketing in August and September when buyers are thinking and starting to buy themselves. I mean, people may not be buying fall and Christmas right now, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be making them. So think about it. Retail stores like Hobby Lobby, they get their holiday inventory in July and August. So you need to operate the same way. Start your June and July production for fall and then start working in Christmas so that when September is here, you're ready to roll. And that gives you just a big head start over crafters who wait until fall. And let me tell you, from my experience, every time I've ever set up at a show, the one thing I wish for more was more time. Time is your most valuable resource, so starting now gives you that precious time that you'll be so grateful for later. Thing number 2, focus on low cost, high profit projects. So this is where smart crafters and woodworkers separate themselves from the pack. For example, focus on projects where materials cost are like $10, but then you can sell them for $30 to $40. That's a healthy profit margin and that makes your time worth it. But plan projects with different price ranges. So you want some items in the $10 range, the smalls, but you want to have a big range for people who want something different, because there are people out there looking for high-end gifts and big decor items. This way you're capturing every type of buyer who walks up to your booth or visits your online shop. Number 3 is plan your marketing calendar. So most crafters think that marketing means posting a picture on Facebook the day they finish a project. That's not gonna quite cut it. Successful crafters and makers plan their entire marketing strategy months in advance. So right now, you should be mapping out your social media posts, your email campaigns, if you have an email list. And also too, this is important, is applying for craft fairs. So good holiday craft fairs could fill up early, and if you wait until fall to apply, you'll be stuck with the leftover spots. So start researching and applying for any holiday markets now, and also plan out when you'll launch each project, when you'll run sales, and how you'll build anticipation for your holiday collection. Number 4, don't reinvent the wheel. You need to start with your best sellers from last year. Look at what sold well for you last year and ask yourself, how can I expand on this? If you had a certain type of wood Christmas tree, that they were a hit, maybe this year you can create them in different sizes or add different finishing options, or just somehow create a collection of those. The key is taking what what works and what you're good at, and then creating variations of that. So maybe you change the colors, the sizes, the finish, or add complementary pieces to it. This is just so much smarter than starting from scratch, which, with completely new designs, you're not totally sure how they will sell. So building off of last year's momentum will get you more momentum for this year. Number 5, I suggest you join a community, because it's very important, in my opinion. When you're part of a community of like-minded people, serious crafters, woodworkers, makers, you get access to what's trending, what's selling, and what's not working. In these places, you get to ask for help, you get to get inspired by new ideas and stay ahead of trends instead of always being behind them. The thing I love about being in a community is that you get to walk side by side with people doing the same thing. So they understand the wins, the troubles, all the things. Plus, it's better to have people in a group for accountability because they'll help keep you focused on your goals when motivation starts to fade. Number 6, make trending profitable projects. So stop making what you love and start making what sells. And I know that sounds harsh, but successful sellers understand that their business is not about always expressing your own personal style. It's about giving customers what they want to buy and what they are buying. Look at what's trending on Instagram or magazines, even Pinterest. Look at what's selling well on Etsy too. Pay attention to seasonal decorating trends in home decor stores. Then make those trending items with your own spin. The goal is to ride the wave of what's already popular rather than trying to create demand for something completely new, because it's very hard to do that. So your customers will tell you what they want through their purchasing behavior. Customers vote with their dollars. Number 7, get your workspace organized. So I cannot stress this enough. Having a clear, organized workspace makes you more creative, more efficient, and ultimately more profitable. When your tools are organized and your everything's easy to find, you spend more time creating and less time searching for stuff. So try to set up a system for everything and have dedicated spaces for materials like screws and nails, hand tools, power tools. I have stuff for like paint and craft supplies, stain, shipping, all that. When you can move efficiently through your workspace, you can batch your production better and you just get more done in less time. And here's the bottom line. You need to treat this like a real business. Track your costs, price properly, and plan ahead. The difference between a hobbyist and a profitable crafter is pretty simple. Profitable people have a system, they have support, they have strategy, and they have the grit to keep going even when it gets challenging. If you're serious about having your best quarter forever, you need to start implementing these strategies now. And if you want step-by-step guidance on creating profitable woodworking projects with a community of makers who are serious about their success, check out the Woodcraft Blueprints membership in the link below. What's the first thing you're going to tackle from this list? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next video.